Good Friday afternoon. Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly update. Coming to you a little later in the day on Friday than normal. We've had a pretty full day already. I want to concentrate my comments today on the tragedy that we experienced last Saturday morning when we lost a firefighter and a police officer. And it had another firefighter seriously injured. Earlier today, we had the funeral services for Lieutenant Eric Hill. Tomorrow, we'll have the services for police officer Nicholas Reyna. The outpouring from our community of love and compassion it's been remarkable, and I could tell stories till the sun goes down tonight about the things I've seen this week that make me proud to be proud to live in Lubbock. I've had a chance to visit with both families on a personal level and express all of our condolences, and I just ask that we continue to pray for firefighter Matt Dawson, who's recovering at University Medical Center, but also to pray for the Hill family and the Reyna family, for the men and women of Lubbock Police Department, Lubbock Fire and Rescue. Let's lift them all up. That's who we are as a community, and I really don't have to explain that to you guys, but as sad as what happened last Saturday makes me, the way our community and our businesses and our partners and all around the state, the way people have responded in a spirit of friendship and partnership gives me hope and gives me some joy. If you look back to our council meeting on Tuesday night, I think the highlight that you might find most interesting was a presentation during work session about the brick streets. I told you last week that we were going to talk about that. There's about an hour-long presentation, about half presentation, half discussion, and it's available at video demand on the city website. I encourage you to go look at it. There are decisions to come. The brick streets are not going away. We've got to decide how we maintain them going forward. Do we keep as many as we have today? Do we modify them? Certainly there's some repair work that needs to be done, and so we have a decision in front of us. We did not make that on Tuesday. It was more about education and awareness on Tuesday. A couple of reminders. First of all, tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, I saw there's still a few tickets available. Texas Tech men's basketball against Iowa State. Go cheer for Chris Beard and Coach Beard and his boys. They're a lot of fun. Can't think of a better environment than United Supermarkets Arena when it's full and we're playing basketball. Next Tuesday at lunch is the State of the City address, once again sponsored by the Lubbock Apartment Association. Thankful for those guys for putting it on. It's at the Civic Center. It's at 11:30. If you don't have your tickets, reach out to the Apartment Association. They still have some tickets available. Next Thursday night, 6 o'clock, we will do a kickoff for our Complete Count Lubbock Committee. That's our committee that is helping execute the census in the census effort in Lubbock for 2020. As you know, it's a census year. Every 10 years is dictated by federal law. And so that census day is April 1st. There'll be a lot of press between now and then, but at 6 o'clock at the International Cultural Center on the Texas Tech campus, we'll do a kickoff that night. We'll have the folks from the Complete Count Committee, citizens that are running that, as all good things that happen in our community are citizen-led. They'll be there that night. The Census Bureau professionals will be there, as well as the county judge, and I will be there also, and we'll be able to answer questions. And the idea is to try to build a crescendo up to April 1. We need to get everyone counted. It's important that we accurately count our citizens, but because for a decade, that dictates things like congressional seats and, more importantly, the federal funding, our portion of those taxes that we hate to pay. We might as well get it back. Well, it's so often done on a per head or per head basis. So the census is important. Thanks for your prayers this week. The encouragement that I've received has been remarkable. I know that my peers feel the same way, but keep praying for the families impacted by the tragedy last Saturday. Keep those good ideas coming. I'll talk to you next week.